So these people who are in politics clearly know that they're breaking the law. They know they're lying on news reporting. They know they're lying to your face. And they don't have any feeling about it. What kind of person has the ability to lie to millions of people? What kind of person who has the ability to treat people the way that you've treated people? And you want to use the emotion of someone else's pain to use it as a cover up to get one over on someone else so that they can stay in the spotlight. That's the game of the elite out of New York City. What kind of person, Mona Van, does it take for you to try to steal an emotional pain in someone else while you watch them in pain that you caused and you laugh about it with Heather Lamusa? And the only thing you try to do is steal the emotion that you've created in someone else while you first get joy out of it. Where you then try to take the emotion and use it against your audience or someone standing in front of you so that you can win at whatever goal in your current mind is what you're trying to produce in emotion. What kind of person does it take to stand in front of millions and billions of people like Rachel Maddow and to be so disrespectful and to want to cause so much unrest in other people, but she doesn't have a connection to her audience? Because any good person or person who was up to the right thing would ever want to create that in someone else. Because she's lying. She knows she's lying. Rachel Maddow clearly is lying about everything she's speaking to, and she knows she's breaking the law. She knows she's breaking the law. She knows that her opinion can make a lot of you believe in things that just aren't true. But she's breaking the law, and you're trying to put food on your table. What kind of woman wants to be president when it's clear if we were in a house and there was a break-in and I had a choice between Denzel Washington and Kamala Harris, I would choose Denzel Washington. And I would say, there she is, intruder, take Kamala Harris. And hand-to-hand combat, if I had a choice between a woman like Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, I would definitely choose Donald Trump. If I had to listen to someone talk about the economy, I would listen to Donald Trump, and I would laugh at Kamala Harris and her ideas around giving my money away to the migrants. If I had to get some advice on a personal matter, whether it was work-related or person-related, I would go to Donald Trump. That's where the joy comes from. The joy on the Democrat liberal side comes from narcissism and abuse of a communist Marxism group of individuals who like to hurt people. So they're in the air yelling and screaming all these things and supporting all this shit, but it's like emptiness of just like witchcraft of finding an emotion to fuel. But it's abuse. And there is no inclusivity in the woke culture conversation. It's only what's in it for them. How many people have seen Gary Vee on a yacht and a jet with Monavand, where he then goes onto his platform and says it doesn't bring value to an audience to show photographs of a jet and a yacht, but he's producing photographs and video of himself romantically sitting next to a woman named Monavand. That's communism. For him to tell you he's engaged and then to convince you that she's a good person, but she's actually a bad person, and they have rotten intentions for all of you as the audience, that's communism. And it goes back and forth and moving your feelings to try to get you to think a certain thing about that relationship as an entity itself. So he's promoting this shit, kissing all over her, and then telling you they're not together. That's called communism. And that's what the Democrat liberals want for you, is to live in interest while they create unrest, while a Persian bitch takes money from our government, while she goes to the U.S. Capitol to talk about eat clean. Then brags about a diamond ring while they strategically place videos on Eat Clean. While then the audience says, let them meet their maker. And that's the Democrat justice for those on that side. That's the life that they want to live, which is toxic positivity, which is a lie of positivity. A lie of being happy while they pretend to be happy, showing off their diamonds and their money while telling you too can be rich. But you're going to be dead in life without actually telling you what it means to be an influencer, by telling you to hold yourself accountable. All of which Kamala Harris is running her campaign off of. You just want to be friends with Kamala Harris? That's the worst leader on the globe, is somebody who wants to be your friend. That's someone who gets this country destroyed. That's somebody who gets this country annihilated by a migrant named Monavand and Gary Vee. Take a look at his bank account. Now take a look at your bank account. Take a look at what she brags about, and then take a look after 5 fucking years with that bitch in your fucking face. Tell me how many advancements in your fucking career have you grown in? None. So is you literally stealing from your cup, holding the door and barricading you out of the network while he runs around and goes to fancy parties, while he prances around with a slut bitch named fucking Monavand who runs around and says, eat clean, while he protects her every fucking chance he fucking gets. A nasty human being with a nasty fucking brain and an evil, evil staff of awful, awful, awful people who do nothing but hurt humanity and then say that they're good people. Fuck you, Gary Vee. Fuck you, Monavand. While she tries to show me her ugly face and her ugly white fucking dress. Go fuck yourselves, all of you, you sick fucks. You have no respect for America, no respect for humanity, and no respect for your goddamn selves, you lying sacks of shit!